What's going on, guys and girls? My name is Van Gilf, and today, as you can see on the screen right now, we have got the in-form Alan review. This is the squad I used him in. It's a fairly sweaty Brazilian squad, I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of pace in there, defensively, midfield and attacking wise. We're going to look at his stats now, and as you can see, we scored 11 goals in 6 games. I actually did play a couple of offline games though, so you might see a couple more goals than 11, but he is one of the best strikers I've ever used, and I'm just going to outright say that if you look at his stats, they're not as good as Wellerton's, but I'm definitely comparing him to a silver version of Wellerton. He is so good. We're going to look at his in-game stats now, and as you can see, his skill attributes, again, there's a lot of yellows and oranges, but there's a few greens in there. His finishing is 88, which even for a gold is really good. Ball control 80, dribbling 81, so he's really good on the ball as well. He's got 88 penalties, 84 shot power, so shot power is important, obviously, and of course we've got 83 volleys there. So if you can get him in the right position to take a shot, 9 times out of 10 it'll be a good shot, because if you look at those stats, they are really good. This is the thing that confused me a little bit here, because he has medium attacking work rate and a medium defensive work rate, but when I've used strikers with those work rates before, they tend to disappear off the pitch, whereas Alan just seemed to always be in the right place at the right time. This is where he excels as well, guys. His physical attributes, look at them. Agility 93 is the standout one, but we've got everything else is just bright green apart from the yellow and orange. And his mental attributes here as well. His attacking position is fairly good and his vision is fairly good, but for a striker you don't really need vision anyway. We're going to move on to his passing straight away now, and that was a header that he had won. I didn't know where else to throw it in, so I put it in passing since it was a pass. And his passing was actually really good. He managed to hold the ball up well, and he did a lot of good through balls like this one here, for example. He saw the left midfielder bombing up the pitch, so he decided to slot it through, and it actually leads to a fairly good chance. The main thing about this guy is his pace, and you're going to see this in a minute. I've split it up into clips with the 3 main things that he does, but I didn't really want to talk a lot about his passing apart from this clip here. You see I changed it to pass and movement. He passed the ball initially and is actually the bottom player bombing down now. Now, if I had actually seen this at the time, I would have probably done a Y through ball and slot him in so he could just take a shot, and I don't know why I didn't do it at the time, but as you can see, he does a through ball over the top to Luis Gustavo in that clip, and we get a bit of a sweaty goal out of the way. And now we're going to move into where he excels, guys. His pace and dribbling. His pace is so good, and his dribbling, for quite a pacey guy, is really like tight to his feet. He's only got 3-star skill moves, but they worked out so well. And oh, another thing I noticed on his physical attributes, his strength was the orange one, wasn't it? I think it's 58 strength, but in a few of these dribbling clips, you can actually see how strong he is, and he's a lot stronger than what you think. And pace-wise, it says 84 on his card, but I think he's a lot faster than that. He just feels so quick and he feels so strong. Like even there, he's just knocked some guy off the ball and carried on and took a shot. He's immensely good. I don't want to give away what I give this player out of 10, but I'm going to tell you right now, it's high. It's definitely top end, and I honestly can justify spending how much money I spent on him. I spent 95,000 on him, and his price is probably going to drop to maybe 70, 60. I'm not sure if it drops much with silvers because there aren't a lot of them on the market, but or maybe it's because he's in an awkward league. He is in the A Bundesliga, but he's Brazilian, and I've seen so many silver Brazilian squads, so that's another point I might as well say. I've been playing against gold defenders constantly, and this guy's been tearing them up. And we're moving on to shooting now, guys, and this shot here. This shot I was so shocked at. I was expecting him to just kind of take a touch and then shoot, but all of a sudden he does like this acrobatic flip in the air and just takes a proper powerful shot towards a goal. His shooting is immense. I scored so many goals with him. I think it said 11 on the card, but I did actually score a couple more than that, and he can do near post OP shots just so easily. Like it's like second nature to him. He just gets near the near post, just shoots, and it goes straight into the top corner. The accuracy along with the power is unbelievable, because the only player I've ever experienced that with before is Emenike, and when I took a shot with him, it was like a bullet to the top corners every time, and this is how I felt with Alan. He can do that, but he can also finesse, and I think I nearly scored a cheeky chip with him as well at one point. I don't know if I put it in, but he's got the accuracy and the power, and it's a deadly combination to go along with the pace as well, because it just works. He actually wins a header as well, guys. I'm not sure what his heading is. I can't see it from here. I think it's 70. And I didn't get to exploit the heading much. I don't know how I didn't manage to exploit it that much. But every single time I did manage to get a headed goal with him, it would 9 times out of 10 either trouble the keeper or actually go in. His long shots as well. I haven't mentioned his long shots yet. Oh, they're so good. I think that's where the medium attacking work rate didn't bother me that much, because the fact that he got the ball in that little pocket of area that I like to call dead man's land, the bit in between the edge of the box and the halfway line. I find a lot of strikers with medium attacking work rates end up just kind of like wandering around in there. If you've got a good long shot, then that can work to your advantage, because you can just shoot and it'll either go out for a corner, or it'll go in, or it'll go to your other striker. In this case I had Wellerton, so I managed to score a lot of goals with him, and this final goal was really good. Stands up the defender, does a step over and rifles into the top corner. Fantastic player. As you can see, the overalls here say what a beast. Is he only he's only silver, so I actually did feel like I was using a high-end gold, I'm not going to lie. I'd say it's a silver Wellerton, which is what I have already said. Fast, strong, good power and accuracy, good dribbling, good heading, good passing. I genuinely cannot think of anything wrong with this guy. Like, I really can't. He says his strength was 58, but it's a lie. It feels so much better than that. I have given him a 10 out of 10. Absolutely fantastic. Worth every single penny I paid for him. And I would probably buy him again for around about the same price, but if I can get him for cheaper, then happy days. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have enjoyed it, of course, leave a like, comment, and always subscribe.